I'm gonna show you guys something that nobody has ever told me before. I had to learn this on my own. It's about jobs and the different types of jobs you can have and how you could even make more money with the time that you have, okay? I'm gonna break it up into four different pieces, okay? The first type of piece is, you know this, you can have uh, a job that pays you per hour, okay? So, for example, if you work at Chick fil A, at Publix, somewhere like that, you're trading your time for money. That's what you're trading for, right? So, even if you have a good job, like let's say you get a good job at $15 an hour, that sounds good, right? Who wouldn't take that? $15 an hour. How many hours could you work? Even if you were 18 and above, like, I mean, how many hours would you be able to work? A, a day, like a day. Seven. But even if you did more, like 8 hours, 10 hours, like you have to sleep and eat. So ultimately, even if you had a $25 hour job, there's like a ceiling. You could not make more than even 24. You work 24 hours a day. You can't even work that because you have to sleep and eat, right? So maybe 16 max, and people do that. They do overtime. They make a lot of money, but there's like a limit. All right, so next one. Salary. What is salary? How do you make salary? Like a job with salary. How does that work? So, but this could be full time also because you could do 8 hours and that's a full time job. But what's the difference between salary now? No matter how much time, you get the same amount of money. Usually it's by year. So they'll say like a person makes like $50,000 a year, and that's how they make no matter how much time they spent at the job or not. They make 120, 150 salary based. Pros and cons. What are some pros to that? Even if you what? That's true. So if the job takes longer, you're not getting more hour. You're gonna get the same amount. What's the pro to that is that if you do it in less time, you're getting the same amount of money. So now you're getting paid. This is you're getting paid by hour. Here you're getting paid by task. If you think about it, it's not by hour, it's by task. Because now you could finish the task faster or not. And that's why I don't know if you notice a lot of managers, they stay until everybody leaves. They actually work more because they got to get the task done. So sometimes it's good if you're a good manager and you're able to like properly do things right. You actually That's actually better. However, that's not always the case. You just have to be a good manager, okay? But salary sometimes could be a pro and con. But you're still kind of stuck because there's only so many tasks you could do in a day, right? Now here's another one. Here's another one. You might not know. I don't know. Self-employed. Give me some self-employed ideas. Digital marketing, Amazon affiliation, influencers, YouTubers, selling your business, a cupcake business or flower business. Oh, no, flower business. Yeah, you can do that. And at that point, you're not working. By the way, these are all you're working for somebody else. This right here, you're working for yourself, and all the money is going to you. Potentially, 100% is going to you, right? And it is by task. If you get better at it, you get more money, and you're your own limit. You see what I'm saying? So now that's actually better. There's a lot of pros and cons to this. Not everybody's good at being self-employed or starting their own business. You got to do a bunch of stuff. So there's pros and cons to this. But honestly, here you're working for other people. Here, who are you working for? For yourself. So this, I think, it's a good segue to kind of see where do you belong. Not everybody belongs here, but honestly, not everybody belongs here either. I think that there's like room for improvement in every single category. Okay, the next one is systems and leverage. This is another one that people don't know about. Okay, here's what I mean by this. Here, you're using your own time. Here, you start using other people's time and build systems. Okay, I'll give you an example. If you work for Publix, you're working per hour. Maybe the manager's working per salary, but the Publix owner, whoever owns Publix, I don't even know who they are. You know what they're doing? They're setting up the system. They're using your time to make money. They're using you as at the cashier to make money. So they're actually doing systems and leverages over people. And this is where you kind of want to be. And there's something else I'm going to write in here called passive income as well. It's not all passive because you have to do some work. But I'll give you an example. If somebody does a YouTube video, okay, you do a YouTube video. The first time you do that video, but do you have to do that same video again once you upload it? It's uploaded. Do they keep getting ads on that same video? Like Mr. Beast, he uploads one time and he makes all that money because people are watching it. So he set up a system. He used leverage, other people's time, and he created this passive income that he's getting paid. It is a form of self-employment also, but now it's like a higher thing because he's not trading a task. He did that task once and that's still getting paid over time. So honestly, this is the one that most people who are extremely rich, this is what they set up. They set up systems of using other people's time, not their own time, other people's effort, and set up kind of something of a passive income. I'm not saying all of them are pros and cons because obviously this is hard to do. It's not that easy. You have to like grow into that and really know what you're doing. But this is something that I've never been shown before, or I wanted to show it to you guys that these are the different types of jobs. So pros. So this one, you're getting money. You work, you get a paycheck. Con, there's a limit. Pro, you could do it faster, but con, it might take you longer and then you're stuck. Pro, you're self-employed. You get 100% of the profits, but you also get 100% of the losses, right? Might not be good at it, so you got to be good at this. And this, difficult to do. Not everybody's up to the task. I think you need a lot of, not school education per se, discipline for sure, but you do need a lot of education on how to do it. Like somebody has to teach you. Either your parents have to teach you, a mentor has to teach you, or somebody. You can't just like wake up one day and do this. It's not that easy. I agree. So yeah.
Then you might just waste the money on yourself and not on the business itself.
Mhm. I agree with that because actually you have to have even more self-discipline here because here you have to wake up 9 to 5 or whatever, 9 to 5 here. Like, but here is like it's 24/7. I've actually heard people say is like they became self-employed to be free, but yet they work more. So that I've actually heard that. But pros and cons, pick one that you want.